Dangerous connections, the fourth letter. The Viscount de Walmont to the Marchioness de Merchol. Your orders are enchanting, and your manner of giving them is still more delightful. You would even make one in love with despotism. It is not the first time you know that I regret I am no longer your slave. And yet, monster as you style me, I recall with rapture the time when you honored me with softer names. I have often even wished again to deserve them, and to terminate by giving along with you an example of constancy to the world. But matters of greater moment call us forth. Conquest is our destiny, and we must follow it. We may perhaps meet again at the end of our career. For permit me to say, without putting you out of temper, my beautiful Marchioness, you follow me with a pretty equal pace, and since, for the happiness of the world, we have separated to preach the faith, I am inclined to think that in this mission of love you have made more proselytes than I. I am well convinced of your zeal and fervor, and if the God of love judged us according to our works, you would be the patron saint of some great city, whilst your friend would be at most a common village saint. This language, no doubt, will surprise you. But you must know that for these 8 days I heard and speak no other. And to make myself perfect in it, I am obliged to disobey you. Don't be angry and hear me. As you are the depository of all the secrets of my heart, I will entrust you with the greatest project I ever formed. What do you propose to me? To seduce a young girl who has seen nothing, knows nothing, and would in a manner give herself up without making the least defense. Intoxicated with the first homage paid to her charms, and perhaps incited rather by curiosity than love. There 20 others may be as successful as I. Not so with the enterprise that engrosses my mind. Its success ensures me as much glorious pleasure, and even Almighty Love, who prepares my crown, hesitates between the myrtle and laurel, or will rather unite them to honor my triumph. Even you yourself, my charming friend, will be struck with the holy respect, and in a fit of enthusiasm will exclaim, "This is the man after my own heart." You know the President Thorvald, her devout life, her conjugal love, and the austerity of her principles. That is the object I attack. That is the enemy worthy of me. That is the point I intend to carry. I must tell you the President is in Burgundy, prosecuting a considerable suit. I have to make him lose one of greater importance. His inconsolable partner is to remain here the whole time of this afflicting widowhood, a mass each day, a few visits to the neighboring fur, praise morning and evening, a few solitary walks, pious conferences with my old aunt, and sometimes a melancholy game at whist are her only amusements, but I am preparing some of a more efficacious nature for her. My guardian angel, let me hear for our mutual happiness. Fool that I was, I used to regret the time that I sacrificed to the customary ceremonies. How should I now be punished by being obliged to return to Paris? Fortunately, there must be four to make a whist party, and as there is no one here but the curate of the place, my eternal aunt has pressed me much to sacrifice a few days to her. You may judge I did not refuse her. You can't conceive how much she caresses me ever since, and above all, how much she is edified by seeing me so regular at Mass and at prayers. But little does she imagine the divinity I adore there. Thus, in the space of 4 days, have I given myself up to a violent passion. You are no stranger to the impetuosity of my desires, and how readily all obstacles fly before me. But I will tell you what you don't know, that solitude adds immensely to the ardor of desire. I have but one idea. I cherish it by day and dream on it by night. I must possess this woman, lest I should be so ridiculous as to be in love. For whither may we not be led by prostrated desire? Oh, delicious enjoyment, I implore thee for my happiness, and above all for my repose. How happy it is for us that the woman makes so weak a defense. Were it otherwise, we should be but their cowardly slaves. I feel myself at this moment penetrated with gratitude towards complaisant ladies, which naturally leads me to you, at whose feet I prostrate myself to obtain my pardon, and finish this already too long letter. Adieu, my charming friend. Castle of Dash, August 3rd, 17 Dash. Thank you for your time. See you soon for the next letter. Bye.